they're gonna suffer the pestilences and all that. Okay, everything that we went through, they're gonna go through in this time, man. Okay, and even 2/3 of our people, they're gonna go through this again, man. But the Lord gonna preserve His elect, right? Read this. It said, and the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Okay, so everything's gonna jump onto them now. Okay, so knowing that, okay, I'm gonna grab these scriptures, man. This is what's gonna happen to them. Okay, this has already happened to us. Okay, but this is what's gonna come for them. Right, this is Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 10. It says, therefore the fathers shall eat the sons in the midst of thee, and the sons shall eat their fathers, and I will execute judgments in thee, and the whole remnant of thee will I scatter into all the winds. Okay, so forgetting about the remnant in this scripture, okay, when applying it to these heathen nations, man, because, you know, they're just going to be fucking destroyed and put into slavery. Okay, like I said, this was originally talking about us, but the fact that, you know, you're going to be eating your children, man, okay, and your children are going to be trying to eat you, man, in that sore famine, man. You're going to be fucking hungry as hell. Okay, and even those fucking doomsday preppers, man, you gonna be in fucking trouble, man. You know, you might be able to lock yourself away, you know, maybe in an underground bunker somewhere, man. But guess what, man? You got your family in there. You might have some food, so you thinking you're safe from some starvation and all that kind of shit. Okay, you think you're safe. You got some guns and all that kind of shit. You think you're safe, man. But guess what, man? Hey, the Lord put a spirit in one of your family, man. Shit can go down, man. Okay, you ain't fucking safe. Okay, your woman might turn fucking batshit crazy, man, because, you know, isolation is a deep thing, man. Okay, and it has an effect on the fucking brain, man. And a woman will go fucking psycho, kill your fucking ass in your sleep, some shit, man. And then she might try and make a run for it because she can't stand it. Anything can fucking happen, man. At the end of the day, you know, someone might fall ill. You might not have way, you know, in your vicinity to treat whatever's gone wrong. Man, there's a hell of a lot of things that can still happen, man. You think it's all just about guns and food, man. Guess what? It ain't. Okay, so all that shit is irrelevant and vain. If you ain't gonna make it, you ain't gonna make it, man. Okay, the most I gonna see to that. So, you know, people are gonna be eating their children out here, you know, from the lack of bread. Okay, just like, you know, Israel did back in the day, man. Right, it says, wherefore as I live, saith the Lord God, surely because thou hast defiled my sanctuary with all detestable things. Okay, you've done, you know, these people out here have done abominable works on the planet Earth, man. And the Lord hates them, He despises them anyway. Okay, and with all thine abominations, therefore will I also diminish thee, neither shall my eyes spare, neither will I have pity. Okay, a third part of thee shall die with pestilence, and with famine shall they be consumed in the midst of thee. And a third part shall fall by the sword round about thee, and I will scatter a third part into all the winds, and I will draw a sword after them. Okay, and then shall my anger be accomplished, and I will cause my fury to rest upon them, and I will be comforted, and they shall know that I, the Lord, have spoken it in my zeal, and I have accomplished my fury in them. And I, moreover, will make thee waste and a reproach among the nations that are round about thee in the sight of all that pass by. Okay, this is what's going to happen to these other nations, man. Okay, they're going to be brought down into the fucking pits. Okay, they're going to be removed from the seat they currently sit at and brought into the fucking mud. Okay, the Lord is going to utterly destroy them. Okay, now, it's Matthew chapter 24, verse 7, right? This is the prophecy. You know, one of the prophecies that Yahushua himself made. You know, and told the people what would happen, man, as a sign of, you know, when the end was coming, right? In verse 7 it says here, for nation shall rise against nations. Okay, so races shall rise against races. Okay, you different groups out there, you know. This is kingdom against kingdom. Okay, so there'll be a war amongst kingdoms. Okay, which you already seeing that already. Alright, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, I think they recently brought up, I think Bill Gates had an interview, man, saying about, no, like, some pestilence, is a greater threat to humanity than, what was it, man? Oh, than war or something like that, man. And they're expecting like a breakout of diseases that they're gonna wipe out, a large part of a population, like 30 million or 50 million or something like that. So maybe the elites are planning to do some shit like that, release some next Ebola, because they did that in the isolated area, so to speak. Okay, but hey, perhaps they're looking to do the next one. Okay, but they're gonna be pestilences. There's gonna be famines, man, and there's done been earthquakes. Okay, so we're in that time, man. Okay, now. Oops. As Isaiah 51 verse 19 says, "These two things are come unto thee, who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction, and the famine and the sword, by whom shall I comfort thee?" Okay, these things are coming to the society, man. Okay, people act like, or of the opinion that things like this don't happen or can't happen to places like the UK, America, because they're supposed to be the first world, the rich and powerful in the world, man. But guess what? The Most High ordained a thing, man. It's gonna come to pass. Okay, this kingdom is obviously on the decline. Okay, and once it falls, it won't return. It won't get back up. The Most High will make sure that. Okay, because from all this craziness, all this chaos that's going to ensue, man, what's going to rise out of that is the nation of Israel, man. The return of our King Yahushai. And he's going to set his kingdom up. Okay, and that is going to be the kingdom that's going to rule it forever, man. Okay, all these other nations, these kingdoms, man, they're going to be put down. They're going to be put down permanently. Okay, they're going to be destroyed real soon. Okay. Oh, okay. I've already got a couple of scriptures there, so I might just read them all now. This is Jeremiah chapter 15 verse 2. "And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, Whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, Thus saith the Lord, such as are for death, to death, and such as are for the sword, to the sword, and such as are for the famine, to the famine, and such as are for the captivity." Okay, yeah, you ain't all gonna die of famine. You ain't all gonna die by the sword. You're not all gonna go into captivity, man, where you might die of the prior. Okay, but you're definitely gonna fall into one of those categories. Okay, you're either gonna go, you're gonna get put to death by the sword of the family, or you're going into captivity. Okay, that's what's gonna happen to you, heathens, man. Okay, we're gonna put you into captivity for those that don't die. Alright? So I will appoint over them 4 kinds, says the Lord, the sword to slay and the dogs to tear. Because don't forget, the beasts as well, man. They're gonna be fucking hungry too, man. East will be killing off populations of fucking animals, man. These other animals, man, are fucking up the food chain. Okay, they're gonna come hunt for other food, man. Okay, they're gonna be ripping apart humans, man, or peoples, right? And the fowls of the heaven and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. Okay, so you're gonna have them wild beasts lurking the streets, man. Okay, they're gonna escape from the zoos and all kinds of shit. Jeremiah 16 verse 4 says, "They shall die of grievous deaths, they shall not be lamented. So neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and there shall be consumed by the sword, and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. Okay, so this is all the stuff that's gonna come to be. Okay, you know, you people don't think it could happen, man, but this is what's gonna happen. Right? That's what I just read, wasn't it? It's okay. Jeremiah 18 verse 21 says, therefore deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword. Let their wives be bereaved of their children, and be widows, and let their men be put to death. Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. Okay. And this is the last one. Okay, we've got to end it on this, right? It says, afterwards saith the Lord, I will deliver Zedekiah king of Judah and his servants, and the people, and such as are left from the city, from the pestilence, from the sword, and from the famine, into the land of Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon, and into the hand of their enemies, and into the hand of those that seek their life. And he shall smite them with the edge of the sword. He shall not spare them, neither have pity nor have mercy. So, you know, the men of the Lord, man, they're going to be protected in that day, man. But you other nations, man, okay, you're going to be destroyed. Okay? Even the verse above, man, says, I will smite the inhabitants of the city, both man and beast, and they shall die of great pestilence. Okay, but like I said, you're going to suffer from famine. Okay, because obviously that inevitably comes with poverty, man, not being able to survive, get food, and, you know, get your, you know, your essentials, man, paid. Okay, you're going to be out on the fucking streets. You're going to pay your rent. Okay, or you're going to die of a fucking cold or whatever, man. Okay, that's the, you know, the threats that come with poverty, man. Okay, and these people being plunged into it. You know, and as time goes on, things are getting worse. You know, Esau wants to replace the whole fucking workforce with fucking robots, man. So, think where that's going to lead. Okay, but you know, this thing is coming up upon this society, this kingdom. Okay, and yeah, man, we're looking for you guys to be suffering, man. Okay, so with that, bros, I'm gonna say shalom, and I'll catch you bros on the next video. Shalom.